Good day for doctor and everyone. So we are going to present our assignment 3 about social media aesthetic branding, laundry soap, and our brand name is Snow Clean.
My name is Chen and magic number is 297902, and I'm going to present about the video of chapter 3 and 4. So this video are using 4:3 aspect ratio, and this 4:3 aspect ratio are allowing us to frame a close-up and of the chocolate without crowding the frame of or leaving unused screen space. Like the scene, the chocolate is in the middle, and the 4:3 ratio is suitable for this scene, and especially is suitable for phone user. So the second scene, which is at the 17 second, using magnet these model frame corners. And as you can see, the character are at the corner of the scene. So the screen corner exert an especially strong screen center magnetic pull. And we will focus on the stand in the middle, the character in the corner. The corner and the stand focus at the middle. So this is magnet these model frame corners. So for the next one is level horizon stability. So as you can see, our product Snow Clean are on the ground and stay with the wall. So this can emphasize the stability, conservatism, and the reliability of the product. So Snow Clean are standing on level ground. We can understand this scene with that. So the next one is pillar boxing, which is at the 51 second. So pillar boxing are fitting a 4:3 format into a 69 aspect ratio. So it leaves up empty blanks on both sides of the screen. So as you can see, there's a before after picture in the scene, and at the sides are black color. So it shows that it's a 69 aspect ratio. And this change of aspect ratio is called pillar boxing. So for another one is screen aerial as size reference, long shot. It is at 1 minute 1 second. So in this long shot, the disc occupies relative little screen as space, so Snow Clean appears to be small. So when I record this video, I put the product, which is Snow Clean, at the table, and I stand far away from it, but I zoom to record it, so it can be known as long shot. So for the last one is shift to emphasis. We can see this scene at 1 minute 9 seconds. So as you can see, the scene, the Snow Clean logo is at the left side, which means we can focus on it first, and the shirt is at the right side, so it can be a decoration for it. But at the end, the focus point of this scene will be the logo because it is at the left side.
Off-screen composition creates a sense of tension and imbalance, drawing the viewer's attention to the object in the corner. So this placement makes the scene feel more natural and less staged, reflecting everyday's life or unnoticed moments, and also like placing the subject off-screen in the off-screen center makes the image more like dynamic and also engaging, so it will blow people's mind. For this particular scene where a figure is facing sideways, so this is called as a nose room. This nose room is the higher magnitude of the index vector becomes. So the index vector is at its maximum magnitude in this shot. So the aspect ratio for the shot is 16 times 9. So this nose room principle is applied to that shot. So the limited nose room creates a subtle visual tension and also emphasizing the character's focus and also possibility reflecting a confined or controlled environment. So this compositional choice is actually draws attention to the subject's concentration on the task, while the lack of space in front of the gaze and enhance the feeling of the pressure of the and also restriction in that moment. So yeah. For this scene, I used a static balance where this video scene has a stable side, which means there is no identical picture elements appeared on the left and also on the right side of the screen. So static balance was used to create a sense of stability and order, reflecting the cleanliness and also reliability suggested by the product itself. So by placing the detergent container centrally with balanced visual weight, nothing distracts the eye. So everyone's focus is like stays on the product, and it's also suitable for the product presentation. This scene shows the washing part, which the laundry soap bottle features half and the washing features half. So even it is features half, people can easily identify that it is the laundry soap bottle and also the washing machine. This is primarily because the shot contains enough graphic cues, which is graphic vectors, to provide a psychological closure in off-screen space. For this scene, I use the depth characteristic of lenses from chapter 6. It's a subtopic. From this shot, I use a wide angle lens. The wide angle lens makes the object close to the camera look relatively large, and this just a short distance further away. On the z-axis look relatively small, which means in the shot, the object close to the camera is the clothes that's hanging to dry, and the object is far away is the housing area, because in the shot, the main object that is clearly have to show is the clothes that's hanging, because in this scene, the clothes is the main character. So the relative size is an important distance cue. For this scene, I use a relative size, which is a long shot from chapter 6. For this shot, the main object is the laundry soap bottle. In this shot, the smaller object appears like within the screen. So the laundry soap bottle further away, it seems like people can see it far away. So this is called a long shot framing.
Good morning to lecturer. Now I'm going to present video 3 from chapter 7. The first technique is long shot. It appears from 1 to 6 seconds in the videos, and this technique is used to provide a full view of the environments. The second technique is a close shot. This appears from 8 to 11 seconds, and this technique is used to focus on the main character actions, which is drinking the coffee. Next, the third technique is subjective view plus with the looking down. It appears from 12 to 15 seconds, and this technique is used to let the audience feel the current situations from a first-person perspective. And the next technique is over-the-shoulder shot. It appears from 16 to 22 seconds in the video, and this technique is used to show a third-person perspective to see what happened to the main character. And the next technique is the subjective views combined with looking up angle. It appears from 24 to 31 seconds, and this technique is used to show that the snow clean laundry soaps is a hob that can remove the stench. And the next technique is combinations of subjective views and high angles, and also the extreme close-up. It appears from 33 to 43 seconds, and this screen is used to focus on the laundry soap's effects on the stench. And the last technique is angle for continuity. It appears from 46 to 53 seconds in the videos. The two different view and angle are combined using techniques to provide a smooth continuity in a series of shots. And lastly, the inductive visual approach is used to create this video. The story starts from problems and slowly leads to solutions and product recommendations, which is a snow clean laundry soap. That's all from me. Thank you.
Now I will present about the chapter 8. There is the four-dimensional field. Before going to the video, let me tell what is the four-dimensional field. The four-dimensional field is the various theories and applications of time and motion within the context of new media such as video, film, and computers. Is one of the most important steps in the discussion of various aesthetic fields. Starting from 0 second to 7 second, I use the technique that is subjective versus objective time. Alternating flashback emphasizes the contrast between traditional hand washing and modern machine washing, highlighting the psychological perception of time. I also use dissolve. Soft dissolve from traditional hand washing to modern laundry creates a seamless time transition. From 8 seconds to 10 seconds, this pass using the z-axis depth with primary motion. Flowing detergent water ripples and sunlight create visual depth along the z-axis, representing primary motion within the frame. It also using aesthetic motion. Slow motion highlight the beauty of fluid movement and interaction with light. From 11 seconds to 47 seconds, it is using the rhythm and pace. Fast cuts represent the daily pace of student life, aligning with rhythmic editing techniques. I also using primary motion. It is natural movement such as reading and sport and has the sense of freshness and relatability. Lastly, I using event density. High event density increases perceptual time concentration, reinforcing experience intensity. From 48 seconds to 51 seconds is showing the bubbles. This part is using the metaphoric motion, the foam replacing the washing away the traces of time. From 51 to 55 seconds, I using I using technique repetition that we have 3 design that I edit it repeatedly 3 times. It using freeze frame. Final frame freezes on the product and logo for strong brand record. In addition, I also use tertiary motion, the slow zoom out to give space for logo and slogan review. And also in 55 seconds, I using the white light bubble to do the transition. The white, a fruit shaped white replaces one thing with another. In the last from 56 seconds to 1 minute 2 seconds, I using stop motion animation. Product moves frame by frame across the screen, creating playful visual interest. And also the secondary motion. It implies motion adds charm and draws attention. Then, also the tertiary motion ends with a final reveal of the logo, the visual conclusion.
My name is Xiao with metric number 293996, and now I'm going to present about video 5, which is using the technique from chapter 9 about the 5-dimensional field, sound, sound structures, and sound or pictures combinations. The technique being used in this scene is predictive sound. It is the signals an occurrence or a situational change. The sound is used for forecasting an upcoming event. And as we can see in this video, the alarm sound plays first before any visuals appear. This auditory cue prepares the audience for what's about to happen next, like someone wake up or starting their day. As we can see from these scenes, there are 2 techniques being used. First one is non-literal sound. Non-literal sounds are not intended to refer to a particular sound source or to convey about literal meaning. The background music being used in this scene is as is outside the story space. It's used for emotional telling, not because it is coming from anything in the scenes. And the second technique is inner orientation about mood. The piano background music plays while the girl wakes up. It is added purely to set the mood or emotional tone to show a peaceful day start. There also have 2 techniques in these scenes. First one is inner orientation energy. It means that music and other non-literal sounds can provide or increase the aesthetic energy of a scene. And in these scenes, the girl is exercising. The music adds motion, excitement, rhythm, and it pumps up the feeling of energy. The second technique is tonal matching. Tonal matching requires the sounds that fit the general tone, that is the mood and the feeling of the event. In this scenes, the energetic music matches with the girls' exercise scenes. In these scenes, only use one technique, which is literal sounds. The girl pours the water into the cup, and this situation provides a sound effect of water pouring, which is source connected. It means that the audience see the action and hear the sounds, which is connected together. In this scenes, there are 2 techniques being used. First one is outer orientation space. In this scenes, the bird chirping is space, which refers to location and environment. The bird chirping shown is morning environment and the girls near semi-outdoor area. The second technique is literal sound. Sniffing and ear reaction are literal. They come directly from the girl and the realistic sounds tied to the scene's actions. This is using literal sound. Sound of clothing heating, opening, pulling, closing the washing machines, and swirling water are literal sounds, which is source connected, which means that all of the sounds are clearly tied to the screen activity, and the audience can see and can relate to the sounds together. There are 2 techniques in this scene. First is non-literal sound. In this scene, have the twinkle sound. The twinkle sound isn't just emotional. It is also represent the fragrance. It is used to illustrate something invisible, like smells, in an abstract way that the viewer understands. And the second technique is inner orientation to mood. The twinkle sound and the girl's happy reaction give the audience a feeling. The clothes smells good and she is delighted. It amplifies emotions, makes the moment feel more joyful and satisfying. In the last scenes, the technique being used is figure and ground. In the scenes when the girls walk past and the camera zooms in on the product, the music gets louder. This makes it the main focus. The product becomes the star and the music direct attention to it. The loud music becomes the figures and everything else like footsteps is less important, so they become the ground. And this situation helps the audience to pay attention to the product, like saying this is the important part for them.